Got some notes. G'day everyone. I'm actually a real truck driver, but did you know that me and my mates have been lost for like forever? Because none of you software people have built accurate back docks for us to deliver to, to deliver the goods. It's still not being done globally accurately at all. So we begged Google to fix it. I made maps for companies I worked in. I fell in love with an amazing world addressing system, but none of those worked. None of them worked. How many companies would pay 5 cents each to know where the back dock for that small electrical supply store downstairs, where exactly the back dock is? Other than beer and police, you can't unload on York Street or Margaret Streets, but for a first-time driver, it's a pain to find, or a hope and a prayer that they get it right. Or just pay me 5 cents and I'll tell you exactly where it is. How much do you think it would cost to acquire all of the highly useful ones? How would we acquire all the useful ones without doing it by hand at an extreme and thorough scale? I explained this to an old friend of mine who said, we should raise money. And you'll love the different business model which is available to build this with. A real win-win for you and all the lost, smelly truck drivers of the world, where you can tell them where to stick their map pins. So, you techie people, busy people, and marketing people should come to talk to us. YouTube.com/Oliver Slezak, SLEZAK, and I've got deodorant on, so
Okay, come on, we've got to have some questions for that. Yes. Angelique.
Oliver, how much would you be prepared to pay as a smelly truck driver to know that there's a loading dock for you down the road at the end of the block?
Personally, even when I was getting paper out, I'd actually personally, in the city I'd pay $1, but out in the country, out in the suburbs, I'd pay personally 30 cents on top of my paper out job.
And how much would your company pay for you to be 15 minutes faster if they knew where that loading dock was and was secured for you?
Well, I don't know what their costs are as a whole, but over the years, it's just been, on average, as a big truck driver, I'm losing every new place. I'm estimating I'm losing a minute every time it's a new place. Every time, on average.
Just 1 minute.
On average. 2 weeks ago, I lost 4.5 minutes.
Okay. Great question. Do we have any other questions in the room? Yes, over here.
Go pass the microphone up to the screen now.
Oh, we need the microphone for all our online viewers.
Okay, really good.
Okay, I'll repeat the question.
So, do you have a technical solution for gathering all that data? And what is it?
I believe so.
Repeat the question for everyone else. Do you have a technical solution for the problem that you have just described? I think that was the question.
I believe for what the scale that we're going for, I think we've got 60% of it. If you want to know the details, talk to us later and we'll hint at what it is.
Awesome. Thank you so much.